cryptocurrency, blockchain, Bitcoin, Ethereum. For years now, you have been hearing these words from the media, the news, from YouTube videos, and from your acquaintances. But what does it all mean? How does cryptocurrency actually work? And also in this video, I will tell you how 10 lucky ones can get $50 each from me. My name is Ivan. I am an investor and a businessman. I have 6 projects in crypto, IT, and artificial intelligence. While I am working, right now my digital double is recording this video for you. All information has been personally double-checked by me. The future is already here. In this video, I will explain in detail, using the simplest words possible, how cryptocurrency works, what it is, why it is used, and what the light and dark side of crypto actually constitute. To make my explanation as clear as possible to you, let's analyze what money is in its essence. Actually, crypto is a new form of money. So, for a couple of minutes, let's go back to the beginning of time, when our ancestors lived in caves and were just learning to be human. Imagine that you like one of the clay jugs and you want to get it, but in order to do that, you have to give me something in return. For example, you have a great fishing rod that you can fish with, then we can trade. It's called bartering. But the problem is I may not need your fishing rod, or you do not have an equivalent item but own only something that is much more important, like a cow that gives milk every day, and trading the cow for a jug is silly. That is how humans came up with money, a universal medium of exchange. You can exchange anything, a cow, a fishing rod, or a jug, for money. That's because money is divided into many parts, coins. And most importantly, it is not possible that someone does not need money, as it can be exchanged for anything. Originally, money existed only in the form of precious metal coins. For example, English pound sterling is so called because it was actually a piece of silver weighing 1 pound. Money has become a real revolution that has advanced the development of mankind big time. But since then, the number of people on Earth has increased 1,000 times. And the precious metal coins, silver, gold, and so on, were replaced by coins made of common metals, such as copper, back in medieval times, that is, about 500 years ago. And a little later, paper money was invented as well. At that moment, the function of money remained the same, but its essence changed. You started getting goods for money not because you were actually giving a piece of silver to another person, but because the government, that is the state bank, guaranteed that these specific papers were equal to silver or gold. You have probably heard about the gold reserves of various countries, such as Fort Knox, which holds nearly 5,000 tons of gold, half of the US gold reserve. Except there were more and more people and more money being printed, and the government always has about the same amount of gold. If it were to continue like this, money would inevitably turn into paper due to inflation. When for every gram of gold reserve there is not 1 bill but 100, naturally all those bills become 100 times cheaper. Therefore, in the last century, most countries broke the link between currency and gold reserves. This means that the money is now only enforceable through guarantees from state banks. Money is backed not only by gold, but also by stocks, the government's holdings of other countries' currencies, and so on. We will not dwell on this in detail. Just evaluate what are the dangers for you personally. The fact is that state-owned banks are directly linked to the government, and therefore exchange rates depend on the political environment. The leadership of the country you live in may start a conflict with another country, or economic sanctions will be imposed against it. The economies of different countries have long been tightly linked. You can just use the dollar and feel the effects of the crisis in Ukraine or the trade war with China. That's how even conflicts far away from you affect currency exchange rates, and more importantly, inflation. And inflation is when you buy 20% less food, gasoline, and so on for the same dollar. And as you can guess from the news, the situation has only gotten worse over the past 3 years. I am preparing a separate video on how exactly and by how much we are getting poorer, what are the causes of this process, and how it can be counteracted. Apart from dependence of your pocket on the politics of other countries on the other side of the world, you constantly have to pay different fees and commissions because of the banks. For example, on international transfers alone, banks earn $100 million every day through fees. What about security? Well, fraudsters took $9 billion out of the banking system last year, and all of that was the loss of ordinary people, not companies. So the security system in banks is not that good. And what happens if the world is rocked by a new crisis? Can governments freeze your accounts to save the economy? No, of course not. And they could not lock people in their own apartments and take away jobs, but in 2022 they still did. Do not forget that all your money could turn to dust due to a default. This happened in Argentina not too long ago, in 2021. Today, a dangerous situation with inflation of up to 60% is unfolding in Turkey. And these are all consequences of the system of banks and money that we are all accustomed to. In general, there are more and more problems and threats from banks. And this is where cryptocurrency enters the scene. Actually, Ever since the advent of the internet, people around the world have been trying to create a digital currency. However, no one trusted those projects, and they did not gain popularity. Digital currencies were too easy to counterfeit. Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency that worked on the blockchain principle and was able to solve the problem of crypto counterfeiting. The blockchain system is compared to a large ledger containing all the records of what happens to crypto. And every cryptocurrency owner has a standalone but otherwise identical copy of this book on hand. The entries in all the books are true and the same. Neither the banks nor the government nor the creator of the cryptocurrency can counterfeit these records. In other words, there is no single controller in blockchain. The system is managed by many participants. Built on mathematical calculations, the system protects digital currency from counterfeiting or hacking. The ledger is shared, and each new entry protects all the others. To replace one entry, you have to replace all the others, and that is impossible. Roughly speaking, it's possible to fake records on one computer, but impossible on 500,000 computers around the world at the same time. This means that the only way to fall victim to scammers in crypto is to trust them and send money yourself. There are currently no ways to hack blockchain and steal your crypto. But while the existence of conventional money is ensured by a bank, crypto is issued by a complex algorithm using computers around the world. Those who created the crypto have enabled people around the world to provide their computers to be used as servers. And the longer your computer runs, the more coins you get. That said, the total number of coins is limited as if it were gold in the real world. How are transactions made? Imagine you want to transfer money in crypto to your friend. Essentially, your money is a message that must first be encrypted and then deciphered. To make this happen, you need computers to calculate this operation. The people who provide their computers to support the operation of this system are called miners. So the idea of cryptocurrency is not as unusual as it may seem at first glance. It is essentially a continuation of the evolution of money as a universal medium of exchange. Crypto is devoid of the disadvantages of the traditional banking system and does not depend on it. This is the real reason why people take the time and learn how to work with crypto. Yes, you can buy crypto with the expectation that its rate will rise, so you buy low and sell high, or work with the equivalent of the stock market or bank deposits. Basically the same ways of investing, only with crypto. But the main advantages of crypto are its convenience and independence. Want to leave the country and take your money with you without any restrictions and unnecessary questions? Or transfer money without fees and snooping from the government? Or have some money in a way that you would not have to worry about inflation? Or you do not trust the banks and are looking for an alternate savings pocket? Or you want to invest? Crypto enables you to do all this and more. Crypto, like other money, has an official exchange rate. There are already ATMs to work with crypto, though not everywhere yet. But you can exchange crypto for any regular currency, such as dollars, and then withdraw dollars. Many people think crypto is an unreliable and one-day fad of young geeks. But in reality, that is not true. Already 50 of the world's largest companies trust the blockchain technology on which the crypto is based. From the largest US retail chain Walmart and Amazon to financial giant JP Morgan Chase, booking services like Expedia and Air Baltic, national flag carrier of Latvia, an EU country. With crypto, you can buy a burger at Subway or KFC, a cup of coffee at Starbucks, use it in PayPal, or to buy a game on Xbox, because crypto is trusted by Microsoft. Crypto is already a legal currency in 110 countries around the world. Technically, it's a 100% secure wallet. No snooping from corporate banks, payment services, government, or malicious hackers. It's your money that you have. Another myth is that people imagine someone selling all their possessions, burning their credit card, and becoming something of a cultist. In fact, none of the crypto owners are abandoning regular money, especially where it is even more convenient to use than crypto, in regular stores, for example. But the most important thing to realize is that crypto has been around for over 10 years. It did not collapse or disappear. It is evolving and will continue to evolve until it takes over the world. Just like another geek toy, the internet has already done. In general, there are a lot of myths about crypto that are fueled by the media. If you are interested in how people became millionaires with a few dollars invested in crypto, or how they lost everything when the crypto takeoff ended, how to distinguish a scam from safe investments, or how to start using crypto with just $1, subscribe to my channel. Personally, I recommend watching these videos. They will give you an understanding of how dangerous the traditional system of banks is for you and how to get out of this situation. Now I'll tell you how 10 lucky ones can get $50 from me. For 3 months now, I've been actively making useful videos about crypto. I explain it in simple terms, provide facts and statistics. All of this is to ensure that as many people as possible understand the benefits and convenience of using blockchain technologies and cryptocurrencies. Once, the world changed dramatically thanks to the first internet. Now the world is especially changing due to cryptocurrencies, artificial intelligence, and IT technologies. I want to accelerate the adoption of cryptocurrencies in our daily use. That's why I want to give away $500 among the active subscribers of my channel. There's a pinned comment under the video. Read the conditions, fulfill them, and on the 5th of November, 2023, I will randomly choose 10 lucky winners and send each of them $50 to their crypto wallets. I will also talk about the mistakes that almost all crypto newbies make and how to avoid them. Feel free to ask your questions in the comments. I will do my best to answer all of them, and thank you for watching.